Yo, what is up, Click 21? Welcome back to another video. It is 21 Cosmic, guys, and today we finally have an update to the Call of Duty Warzone Pro Pack with the Cronus Zen. So let's get right into the video. Alright guys, I'm going to make this video short and sweet and to the point like you all like it. But before we get into the video, guys, I did want to mention two things real quick. You know the drill. I do have NordVPN affiliate if you guys need to protect yourself. I have a new video coming up just showing you some of the bot lobbies I've gotten recently. I don't know what's happened. I don't know if I've gotten like, just some type of like lucky ping or whatever, but just some of these videos you'll see some crazy bot lobbies. But I've also been getting a lot of hacker lobbies too, so it's kind of like a give or take. And then hopefully when they get this anti-cheat, guys, if you're using any of these unlock tools and stuff like that, make sure you guys download NordVPN, protect yourself, and then also you can watch stuff like on Netflix as in other countries and things like that. So I'll drop the promotion link in the description below. And also, guys, make sure you join my Patreon if you don't have time to watch these videos, shoot at walls, or anything like that. I have spreadsheets on the Season 5 pack now, and then also your Pro Pack, and then Legacy AR values for your Tailored to 21. And then, of course, my most subscribed tier is the $20 tier, which gives you that one-on-one access. I've been running a lot of games with people, Discord calling people, helping people set up scripts and things like that. It's been a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but I can't complain, guys. You guys are amazing. You have been crushing it on the Patreon and the NordVPN and everything, and even joining my YouTube channel, you can do that as well and get the same benefits. All right, so anyway, let's get into the good stuff, guys. So finally, as you can see, if you're a member of my Discord, they did announce that they updated the Pro Pack and then the Season 5 pack, of course, which really the Season 4 pack just became the Season 5 pack, so there's not really a big update on that. All they really did was just change the graphic and then add a couple guns. But they did update, finally, the Call of Duty Pro Pack, which is what we're going to be talking about today. Alright, so guys, once you pull up Zen Studio, for all you new people out there who are unfamiliar with how to download this pack, it's kind of renamed to the Essentials. And what I've found out, the Pro Pack is still the Pro Pack, but they did kind of rename this to Call of Duty Warzone Essentials. So if you're confused, if you're using the Pro Pack still, the original Pro Pack, which is right here, you're gonna find that the Pro Pack is the same as before. So we are using the Essentials pack. This is what this video is on. So let's go ahead. Once you drag and drop it right here, it's gonna pull up your new menu, which is gonna look a little bit different to you guys. Not a whole lot different. The main thing is they've added, some more guns and things like that to give you better recoil control. So we'll go through the settings real quick just to kind of give you guys an idea of what it looks like and then how to set this up. And if you're still wanting to learn how to use scripts and things like that, I'll be doing some more videos on those in the very near future, in the next couple days. And I'll also break down some of the script videos for you. I know a lot of people are asking how to navigate through the menus and stuff like that on scripts. We'll get into all that in future videos, so stay tuned for that. But this is about the Call of Duty Warzone Essentials pack. This is kind of that new pack that has all the newer guns and gives you all the newer options, and this is probably the pack that I use the most right now. So anyway, when you download this pack, you just drag and drop it, and then it's going to pull up this menu, and then you're going to match all these to your in-game settings, right? Not what I play on, not what I'm putting in here, but what you play on in the game itself. So I'm going to go 7.7 sensitivity, invert. I don't play on inverted. If you play on inverted, I'm sorry, I don't know why your mama raised you like that. Actually, I'm just kidding, guys. It's okay if you play on inverted. If you play with claw, though, I can't help you there. I'm just, I don't know. But anyway, let's move on. The button layout for me is same. Dead zone is 0.06 in the game, so it's going to be 6 here. And then we'll scroll down and just kind of go over some of these menus. I'm not really going to get to a lot of gameplay or anything like that with this pack yet. I'll be doing that when I update some of my more recoil values and guns and things like that. We'll kind of go over the aim assist. I just want to give you a brief breakdown of what this pack is. So everything else looks pretty much the same. Aim assist can enable it or disable it. And I hate to break it to you, but most of your Twitch streamers, and a lot of them, I don't want to say most of them, but a lot of them are using the Cronus. They might not just have aim assist enabled. They're using it basically just for anti-recoil. If you don't want to use aim assist, leave it off. If you want to use it, I'm going to play with it on, test it out, see if it's any better than the older pack, and then we'll kind of update that in a newer video, right? So we'll go ahead and turn it on. Auto hold breath, totally up to you. If you snipe, I don't really care. I don't snipe a whole lot unless I'm running like Car 98 and Bullfrog, but sniping is kind of one of those things where you have to practice it a lot because I don't snipe enough. It's one of those things, like if you don't snipe almost every day, you kind of lose that skill, I think. Or not completely, but you're just not as good at it as if you snipe every day. It's just something that you can build upon, right? Anyway, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna leave my aim assist intensity anywhere between 13 to 16 is probably what you want to play on if you do turn on the aim assist, so keep that in mind. Block rumbles, I like it off so I don't get any vibration. It's totally up to you, but you do have to have the in-game vibration turned on, just like with the old packs, right? So none of this will work if you have vibration turned off in the game itself. And then fast reload, make sure you guys leave this disabled. If you turn fast reload on, sometimes you'll have to hold to reload your gun. Big pain in the butt, so make sure you guys leave this disabled. Hair triggers, totally up to you. It kind of gives you that 10% faster reaction time. I haven't really noticed a huge difference. Like I said, 10%, it is what it is. Turn it on if you want to. I just leave it off because it's not a big deal to me. And then slide cancel is a must. If you're not using slide cancel in Warzone by now, you might want to find a new game. Honestly, this is going to help your movement tenfold over anyone that's not using slide cancel. To get out of situations, just to get around the map, you get that unlimited auto tag sprint. Make sure you turn on slide cancel. I can't stress this enough, as you all know. And then of course, quick edit, that's if you want to edit your recoil, especially for those on console. You can edit your recoil in the game itself by just holding the left trigger, and then you start shooting at the wall with right trigger, and then hold down on the D-pad as you're doing that, and then it'll vibrate, and you can go RB and LB1 on the top of your controller to adjust the recoil mode. And if you're not sure how to do this, you can go back to some of my very old videos. I kind of explain all this, but sometimes it's just easier to do it through the menu itself, or just go ahead and pull up Zen Studio. Of course, weapon swap mode, we're definitely going to keep this on automatic because we wanted to detect the difference between our primary and secondary. So definitely leave this on automatic. And this is where you kind of get into the good stuff. This is where you get into these newer weapons and everything like that. As you can see here, you don't have horizontal recoil, which is a very important thing to me, just because sometimes when you have horizontal recoil like you get with the Season 5 pack, you can adjust the horizontal a little bit, and then all of a sudden the vertical will be totally thrown off. So that's why I kind of like just having the vertical recoil. Horizontal is not a big thing in this game anyway, so I don't know why a lot of people are worried about horizontal recoil control. So what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna be setting up, you know, my favorite gun right now is the Krig 6. So we're going with the Krig 6. I usually play with it around 110. This is totally up to you, depending on what FOV, sensitivity, all that stuff. And we'll do more gun videos if you need it, or if you need help, you can join the Patreon. I did notice it kind of goes up in values of percentage now, so it's 5%. So you can go, we'll have to play around with a lot of these guns to see how they change. But I do like the option where you have all your newer guns now. If you want to scroll through it, like the nail guns on here, the LC10S, got even the EM2 now. So all these kind of newer guns are starting to pop in with this pack, which is a big thing. This is what we wanted. So basically what they've done is build upon the Propack and then added some new guns and some new settings and stuff like that, right? And then of course the biggest thing that I like about this pack is you're going to be able to use this with the OTS-9. This is the best SMG in Warzone right now. So if you're not using the OTS-9, definitely give it a shot. But it is in this pack as well, which is what we love to see, right? So we'll adjust all these values, you know, once we play around with the pack some more. But I did want to show you, you know, just kind of what the new pack is all about. Now, of course, they did add profiles to this if you want to set up all your profiles for all your different loadouts. So if you want to do that, guys, so what you could do, instead of putting the Krig and the OTS-9 here, you could put that in loadout 1, right? So you could have in loadout 1 your Krig and OTS-9, and then loadout 2, if you want to use the Tech 9 and the C58, put that here, and then you could switch to that when you get your loadout, and then just set up right here. You're going to set this up pretty much as a regular fire for your ground loot. That's what I recommend doing, and just leaving it at around 100, just so the weapon AI kind of does the work for you. You're not going to get perfect recoil, but it's probably that best baseline that you're going to get, you know, with any gun that you pick up. So you could just leave this here and then go ahead and set up all your different loadouts depending on how you have them in the game. So that way you can only have one pack on your Cronus, and then you can switch to these loadouts when you get them, and then you still get some type of recoil control with the ground loot in Warzone itself. Basically all you got to do is, while holding the touchpad or the view button, depending on if you're on Xbox, hold left trigger so the loadout selector will pop up on the LED on your Cronus, and then you can use the D-pad, scroll up and down to select it, and then just tap X. So that's very helpful. So you don't, that way you don't have to have like 10 different packs, you know, for each loadout like you did in the past. So this is kind of something that I'll set up in the future, and then once I get all the recoil settings and stuff like that, make sure they're not a whole lot different. So do that. That way you still can use the floor loot, but then also you can have like your Krig on one loadout, your C58, and then even a sniper loadout, you know, whatever you may use. It's very, very beneficial. That's why I kind of like they did add the profiles to this, right? So that's a big plus in my opinion. Other than that, the pack's pretty much the same. Aim assist hasn't really changed much, but I do like that they added the Tech 9, the OTS-9, and then of course some of these newer weapons. I don't like the new AR, I'm not a big fan of it. So that pretty much does it for this video. I just wanted to go over this pack with you real quick. A lot of people are just confused, you know, where's the Propack update? It's not really a Propack update as much as it's just a new pack itself that they've updated, and it's called Warzone Essentials, right? So go ahead and download this pack if you haven't already. I'm gonna jump into some more gameplay right now. I've got some other scripts to play around with, stuff like that. Join the Patreon if you need help, or if you just want to support me, or if you want to be a part of the community and play games and things like that. I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are amazing. Even being here watching this video is more than enough. So I will see you on the next video. Appreciate all the love and support. We're out. Peace.